Hi guys, it's Claire from Wagon Wonderment, and I'm here to talk to you about the 4th of July and having a safe 4th of July with your dogs. Truly, it can be one of the hardest days and nights of the year for our dogs. For them, it's unpredictable, it can be scary, it's noisy. So we've got to do our best to help them feel safe. Fireworks are one of the top causes for lost dogs, and that is preventable. So today I want to talk to you about what to do before, during, and afterwards to help your dog feel safe, supported, and secure. Let's talk about the before. This is all about preparation. First, exercise is your best friend. Plan a long walk or a long play session, maybe in the late morning or early afternoon before it starts to get really hot and busy. We want to burn some physical energy and allow for a lot of freedom of movement. Second, don't wait till your dog is already panicking to set up a safe space. You've got time to do this beforehand. Find a spot in your home that's as far away from the various noises that they're going to hear, like maybe a laundry room or bathroom or bedroom, and then set that space up to minimize all the external noises. So maybe that means putting blankets over the windows, making sure that you've got a way to close a door when you need to, setting it up in their space with all their favorite toys, their comfort tools, blankets, stuff that smells like you, all the things that they're gonna need for a nice quality Zen space. Also, some noise masking stuff. I highly recommend noise layering using a fan, some sort of white noise, and some low calming music. Third, ID your dog today. Make sure that they've got an ID tag on them that is securely attached and that their microchip information is updated and it's registered correctly. Fourth, medication. You need to talk to your vet now if your dog suffers from extreme stress during sudden noises and things like that happen on the 4th of July. So talk to your vet right now, today, give them a call. Hopefully they can still get you in. All right, let's talk about during. So the evening is here. Here's how you show up for your dog. Stay home if you can. I haven't gone to go see 4th of July fireworks in well over a decade, probably a heck of a lot longer than that, because I hate the idea of my dog sitting home and having to suffer through the intensity and the surprises of sudden booms. I want to be there for them. So I highly encourage that you stay home. However, if that's not possible, you've got to have a plan to make sure that they feel secure. Remember to make sure that environment is muffled as possible. If you've got a dog sitter, make sure that they are well versed on how to comfort your dog and why it's extra important not to bring them out during firework time. And it's really important for whoever is staying home with the dog to stay calm, peaceful, and supportive, and absolutely comfort the dog if the dog is feeling nervous. And after, once those fireworks wind down, give your dog time and space to decompress. Let them sniff around, eat, drink water, settle at their own pace. You can also encourage decompression by doing something that your dog loves and finds stress relieving. Maybe you do some scatter feeding, maybe you have a cuddle session, maybe you play a quick game. Do whatever is helpful for your dog to decompress from a stressful situation. The next day, get back into your normal rhythm as quickly as possible. This will help them to continue to decompress by moving back into their normal, predictable routine. If your dog had a really hard night, be super gentle with them for a day or two. They're likely going to be much more sensitive and maybe a bit anxious for a little while. So be patient, be gentle, be supportive. Lastly, you know your dog better than anyone. Trust that the 4th of July doesn't have to be a traumatic night. With a little preparation and a lot of presence, you can genuinely help your dog through it. And the last little pro tip I'll give you is make some frozen and super yummy little popsicles for your dog. You can fill Kongs, West Paw toys, the actual popsicles. Lots of yummy enrichment activities is great, making sure that you have a few on hand in the freezer or in the fridge that are filled with some really yummy stuff. If they don't want to work on them during the fireworks, that's okay, because you can still use them as a way to help them to decompress after the fireworks are over. And it's always good to have a few in your freezer anyway. So even if you don't use them that day, it's great to have them. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, drop them below. I'd love to help, and let us know how you are helping your dog stay calm this 4th of July. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.